Hi everyone, welcome to the final, February 24th of 2023. Tonight I've got two things to talk about. Number one, I want to talk with John. I haven't mentioned it before, but John can do a crossword puzzle from the paper on a child's crossword puzzle. How much time will it take you?
Less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, actually pretty incredible. The questions are from all over the map, and I never in my life completed one. But he can do it every day. Now, I missed Valentine's Day last week. Didn't talk about that. So I want to talk about Valentine's Day tonight. And I'll give you a quiz, John, at the end of it all, to test your vocabulary. Are you ready?
Vocabulary.
Yep, your vocabulary. And the guys at home can play along too. And if they shout out at home the question, the answer before you get it, we're very disappointed. All right, here we go. Valentine's Day. I'm not going to talk about chocolates and candy and flowers and dinner and dancing because we all do that stuff. No, I don't really, but most people do. Anyway, we all know how it goes in Canada, North America generally, and Europe. There is one country, however, that does it differently, and they do it spectacularly well. India has a week-long celebration. Each day is different. There's Chocolate Day, Kissing Day, Holding Hands Day, Dancing Day, Dinner Day, all that stuff. And it's great up until the final day, Valentine's Day, when they drive the Valentine vehicle off a cliff. It goes roaring off a cliff. On that day, mobs of men will wander around and pulverize anybody foolish enough to be holding their girlfriend's hand. You might think you're making that up, but I'm not. It's kind of crazy. So, I can give a few reasons why. They're all bitter. Number one, no, they're all reasons. To beat somebody up who's never done anything to you, you've got to be bitter. You've got to be. There's no way around that. Number one, you're gay. Not a bad way. Number one, you're gay, and you might be bitter with that because you never can hold the hand of a person you adore in public ever because it's India. Okay, fair enough. That'll make you bitter, and I get it. Number two, ultrasound. After the advent of ultrasound in India, amazingly, the girl population, the female population, began to die down. There are not enough girls to go around. If you have no girlfriend in India, he's holding a girl's hand, you might be a bit bitter about that. Number three, and four, arranged marriages. Arranged marriages are quite popular in India, even today, even in 2023. So, why would you be bitter about that? Well, I'm thinking that the girl that you are betrothed to is not your first choice because you haven't met her before. Or the girl you're married to is not your first choice because once a year you feel like bloodying your wedding ring. Okay, now the thing with that is, why? What's wrong with these girls? Well, I believe perhaps they are one of a bevy of female members of Australopithecus. John, what is the Latin plural Australopithecus for?
Do I look like I even care?
You do.
No, I don't.
Octopi.
That's nice.
Platypi.
Octopus. One octopus.
Right.
Right.
Platypus.
Right.
Two octa.
Pie.
Right. Okay, so here's how you tell if you're engaged to or married to one of the octopi. Not the octopi. Australopithecus. Okay, here's a hint. Look at your girl. If she's got hair on her forehead, or a chin, or shoulder blades, or her paw-like hand has hairy fingers. If she likes climbing trees, for example. That's why. That's why those guys are bitter.
You're marrying a monkey.
Yeah, Kim's got it. She gets me. Anyway, John, what are you drinking tonight?
Wow.
Something obviously not strong enough for this.
What are we drinking? Come on. For our friends in India.
In India.
Get it, India, in India. All right? We're drinking this.
What's that?
This is called Jameson IPA.
IPA means?
Means India Pale Ale.
Wow. India Pale Ale. Did you pick that up? Know what I was going to talk about tonight?
This whiskey is actually aged in beer barrels.
Wow.
It's kind of like Jameson Stout.
Right.
But Stout and IPAs are totally different. But anyway, we've never had this before, so I'm willing to try anything after that little spiel about whatever.
Wait 1 second. I have a thought.
Oh, God.
Jameson IPA is to give the groom on the wedding night fortification, to get him through it. Go ahead. Of an arranged marriage, I mean.
I'm about to get drunk, so I can totally forget this. All right?
Let's forget this ever happened.
Anyway.
Nope. There'll
This
be part two,
comes
I'm sure.
from the Jameson's Distillery, established way back in the year 1780.
By the way, let me down.
So I think these guys have a little bit of experience in making whiskey.
All right.
Give it a shot. I've never had this, and this is part of the cask series along with the stout, and I believe there's a cold brew one out too. Now, I don't know if whiskey tastes better if it tastes anything like coffee, but I'm assuming cold brew, that's where it's coming from. It's coffee
Alcohol
infused
content?
or whatever. But
40%.
40?
40%.
And how old is it?
There's not age on
It was
this.
aged
Does
on
it
the
mention
front.
any flavor in there? Like
No, I don't know. Tell you the
last
truth.
week, what, caramel? Or
It's aged in
coffee
beer
or toffee?
barrels, so I'm assuming it might have a beer taste to it.
All
I
right,
don't know.
let's have her open then.
All right, let's find out.
What, is it from India?
No, it's
Oh.
not. It's from Ireland. But
And
anyway,
it was aged on the truck yesterday. So there you go.
Bottle and glass and aged in transit.
There you go.
it's an unfortunate situation that you really can't screen the people
Oh,
that
it's
are coming
screw
in
top.
here. Anyway, here we go.
Oh,
It's a screw top.
So was Jameson Stout. It was brilliant. So,
Okay.
ooh. Here,
Do you know if
what's
it's
that?
popular? Do you know if it's popular in India?
nothing.
Good night.
They're not really big in drinking there until the wedding night.
Do you know that India is one of the largest, basically, people in the world that drink whiskey?
Really?
Yes.
Did you
The
know
amount of
that-
whiskey that's
None of the guys-
consumed in India,
None of the guys
It's
we
off the
know
charts.
have a drink at all. They're all
Well-
vegetarians.
especially if you're talking to a couple of people, I can drink you under the table.
Oh, that guy.
But
Yeah.
we won't go there, okay? 2 shots and you're under the floor.
But also
Also-
keep in mind that what is it, every 5 minutes, 128 people die in car crashes?
Something like
Could you
that.
imagine if they drank?
Maybe they are drinking.
That's the problem. Anyway, I'm pouring some of this.
All right.
India's really a place you don't want to visit because it stinks.
Wow.
That's harsh.
That's really bad.
I'd love to go
You
there
wanna
just for the
get
Festival of Colors.
You really want to get killed on a moped or in a taxi?
Yeah.
Go
No.
to Dominican.
Take a drink, John. Give us your opinion.
What's it smell like?
Rotten socks.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Any good?
Yeah,
All right.
What do you
it's
taste?
surprisingly good.
What do you taste?
It's
Nothing.
whiskey, even though it's aged in beer barrels. I mean, you're not going to get any
Here we
kind
go.
of a really
Is there any-
overwhelming hoppy type taste to
Is
it.
there an aftertaste?
No,
Oh, that's cool.
it's really
Wow.
nice.
You know what?
Look at you slug that back. Way to go, man.
Like Clint Eastwood in his spaghetti western.
Yeah.
Make
Okay.
my day.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that was the Dirty Harry series.
I know.
What did
I was,
he-
Right.
what did
I
he
was
say
being
in spaghetti
sarcastic.
western?
Huh?
Not much. He didn't talk very much at all.
I was just being
But he drank
sarcastic.
off. But he drank shots off of bar tops. Okay.
Yeah, that's really good.
Are we good to drink it then?
Yes, of
All
course
right.
we are.
We'll get back to you in about an hour when we drink this thing. And until then, if you're married to a hairy knuckle girl,
It's called evolution.
I'm
Shave
sure.
your chest.
All right. Yeah, shave your chest. Yeah. All right. All right.
Oh my God.
We'll catch you in 1 hour.
Jeez.
Okay. We'll catch you in 1 hour. Bye
We gotta
bye.
limit the participants in this.